Welcome back, guys. It's another daytime edition, word of mouth. We've got events to play. We're going to play 10 of those for you. We got the daily to look at. I didn't even see what course it is yet. I didn't also see if they had added extra money. I'm kind of curious about that. Again, something that we should probably know is how the funding's coming. But that beside the point. We'll focus on getting you guys some better scores. I know I did get... Ben Furlan especially used the shot on 18 that I came up with last time and beat me with it, but everybody did. I didn't want to play much more after we left. So we did it. Hey, what's up, Chad? Hey, Mr. Stick, how you doing, bud? Sorry I haven't had time to tune into you yet. I'd love to check it out in case you guys haven't. Jeff's the proprietor of the Golden Tee at Night. You've seen a little bit there. Maybe, Jeff, if you put your YouTube, your links to your channels in your post, it would be a little easier. I didn't have time to go and search and through YouTube, that's all. But if it was there, I may have clicked it and stopped in for a bit. All right. Let's take a look and see what the prize pool is for today's daily contest at home. Nothing. $500, not much extra, but it's Glacier Ranch. So we're going to have an interesting time there. I know for sure I'm going to want to pull out my 3-driver bag for that. When I play it, not without the 3-driver bag, the biggest club that's the most importance on that course is going to be the 10.5 driver because it makes the drivable par 5 quite a bit simpler. But let's get started. I got to warm up with my with the thummies a little bit here. I'm really looking forward to maybe seeing somebody else chiming in from the Incredible Technologies side about the issues and what the plans are for the future to fix it. Been painfully and noticeably absent, though. A little bit depressing, a little bit disconcerting and disheartening. All the dis words that we can think of. All right. Well, I can help with the best I can, but as you know, I use the help of one Mr. Richard King. If you're using OBS, I really don't have much help for you at all. I mean, I actually, if you noticed, I played around with some of King's sheets today, and I actually figured out how to update the ticker on here. It's pulling from a Google sheet. Luckily, King was proactive and had me be an editor of that. So I was able to get into the sheet and edit it, which was awesome. That was nice. What do we want to look at first? Let's make sure I don't have any invites expiring. Hopefully Ryan up top is the only one working from home today. Should have had it off, but let's just make sure we got nothing. All right, let's play this Missouri heads up and give somebody a free $25 to get loosened up. Yeah, I believe they might be the only ones, Jeremy, other than the 10 bangers. Oh, for Christ's sake, dude. Come on, Steve. You're better than that. You're better than that. I'm just going to play my standard bag here. Obviously, it's the one I'm going to play. And thank you all for sending pictures and things in to me. It makes my job a little easier to come up with funny memes for my posts. And yes, the weather is expected to have some heavy moisture for us this afternoon. So you guys seek shelter immediately. The problem is I updated the ticker for the PEGT event as well, and I can't get them both to appear. I thought they were, but they're not. Now, I don't know if you guys are playing this a little differently than me. Generally, if the pin's in the back, I've been hitting the low T driver right through here. This was a shot that I thought maybe the 7-degree driver might have come in useful on. I haven't needed it. I mean, I've never hit the trees going underneath. But for this one, I could just hit a full C3, and it's going to land right about 300 total. So I don't have to think too much about controlling my distance. That one hung a bit out, but we're good. Short putt, not bad. Another weird one. That one came off dead slow, and luckily I kind of expected that. All right, let's see if the thummies are there. Oh, we're starting off with good thumbs. That's good. That's a good start. Oh, that one should have broke back with the wind. I thought that was dead nuts perfect. Yeah, I feel like it's coming. Now, there's probably a better way to do this too, but I've never had this shot be an issue. If they got the pin to the left, you'd have to be careful about not putting the ball too far left. And I got to get used to, I put a key, my keyboard is right at the top of the surfboard up here, right? Oh, Scott, these are things that you would become commonplace if I moved back to Illinois. You would be like, oh, that's pretty easy. Another one here, we're going to go with a high T5. Now, the problem here is that if you hit short of the green up to the top left, the ball doesn't bounce forward unless it's a big banger going, a big angle coming in. So there's a chance that I leave myself a pretty far putt. I'm going to hit a soft A1 in. And see, look at how far that got past the hole. It's on, it's fine, but I don't have a way to get that real close on that. And with putting the way it is, those putts are the scariest things. I'd rather have a chip from the sand almost. We'll see, Scott. It might come. It's a question of where I decide to go to law school. So we're gonna figure that one out here soon. It's probably either Chicago, Minnesota, or East Coast somewhere. Yes, Chad. When I say East Coast, I will call Tennessee the East Coast. It is an option. Uh-oh. Heavy moisture coming. What's up, Googles? How you doing? Or Goggles Paisano. What's up, bud? That Vanderbilt was one. Virginia's another one. We just got to see where, I mean, through my practicing on LSAT, I've been doing okay with it. I've been doing okay on the practice LSATs. It's actually my kind of test, to be quite frank. My kind of test. It doesn't require knowledge. It requires the ability to think. Now that's poutine. Like I'm coming off the griddle. Dude, I don't know if you guys have gotten a chance to. I don't know if you have gotten a chance to enjoy the Young Gravy collection. If you haven't, it's so tacky, but also genius at the same time. He's creative, actually. So well, that's okay, Chad. I don't have any income as of yet. That's taxed, at least. And that is not me doing anything illegal. My VA money for school does not get taxed, so that's good. So taxes aren't my biggest priority. Never gonna take. It's from a past life. Oh. Can I say out front that going to Tennessee for a NASCAR race until meeting Chad and Holly would not have been a priority of mine. Now I'm excited to go to a NASCAR race. Want to meet your son too. Never gonna lose my thoughts. All right, so we're playing okay. We got one better here. We're good. We're feeling all right to start the day. I don't know if starting off one better is a good thing. Is this like going to be the expected results all day, or is this just going to be the fluke? If I start bad, I'm like, oh, this is just, I'm off to start. I'm warming up. But if you start well, then all you can do is go down, right? All right, that pin's up close. If that pin was 380, I may think of this. But with stouts, not happening. I pulled out non-stouts for the daily yesterday. Just because it was not there with stouts. Well, hi Johnny, how you doing? No, okay. Ah, cuts are a little soft right now. We'll get those down. All right, pin in the back. Now this is a good opportunity to work on fulls. This is a good full, right? And it's a good full for safety. Now, for me, in a match, I'm probably hitting this with a C3 because I am never confident on my fulls as some other players are. It doesn't feel like this is going to bend enough, right? I'd move it over here. I just don't feel like that's going to bend enough. So let's go here. We'll go here, backspin, or bite, sorry. Boom. Like it's a day. And I know that the worst thing that happens there is that ball's going to come off a little bit straighter than I want it to. I didn't care about speed. I wasn't going for banging on that because I could have banged that over the green if I really wanted to. But that just made it super safe for me. Now, a lot of you might want to hit a full there instead, and that's totally understandable. I just, like I said, not totally comfortable with it on that hole. Oh, John, we're doing good, man. We got holidays. Me, the wife, her parents' dog, Chewy, big old golden doodle? Not cockadoodle. So we're just here. We're relaxing. We're relaxing, enjoying ourselves. I think tonight we're going to probably knock out a whole season of West Wing this evening. And just, oh, crap. Get off the green. Okay, good. I'm happy that's off the green because now I'm going to just go with the chush at this and kind of rip it. Ah, God. First chush, never good. Just didn't get my hands word right. That's why I'm thinking of going to, what is it, South Carolina, right? Is that the Gamecocks? Yes. Okay, so now let's talk about this. If you're playing the new stouts with the low distance, you would think that this shot would be okay. Be very careful, especially with outwinds and height changes. I don't think there's a way I could keep this shot on the green. Doesn't look like it. Maybe a low tee, but this is going to be on the green, and I don't think this has any possibility of going wrong. So I'm just going to flip it up, let the green do the work, and see if it breaks down in. Missouri 12, is that the one that the branches that I just hit, right? Yeah, it would have been. Now, pins in the back. I don't think the 5 always clears this. So do we look at a C3, or do we try the 5? Let's try the 5 and see if it clears. I'm going to keep it in the middle of that V up there. And I'm going to have bite or backspin. Doesn't matter which one. Height's going to stay the same with bite or backspin, but they absolutely do go all the way up. Oh, I never go through the trees. Yeah. Okay, so that got over. No problem. We're in a good spot. Good. So that one, I haven't really judged the distance. I feel like there's a spot that's farther up on that tee box that brings those trees into play 100% with the 5-wood. I'm going to knock this up as far as I can. What I found is it's a little easier to approach this with a 9-wood than the 6-wood. So if I get it up close enough, perfect. I don't, in case you guys don't know this about me, I really don't like the 6-wood, but it's such a necessity. I try not to cut it when I can. I try to almost never cut that club. I used the tee, didn't need to, but I was going to move it. Then I looked at the wind and saw I did not need to move it. All right, holding tee. We got the 5 and the 4 should clear this with no high tee. Let's go with the 4. Oh! I don't think I've ever hit the trees on the left going around. That was a bad cut. I had a weird cut on that. That's terrible. I got lucky that stayed dry. All right, good. We didn't shoot well the first game. We fucked up, so we're good. That makes me happy. Almost. But let's go. We're going to knock out our 10 events now. This is where the moisture should accumulate very highly. Don't really have anything else to do with invites there. I got a bunch I can accept, though. So if you guys are waiting for some, if you had some that you had with me, I'll accept those today. Probably start playing them. So, events mode. Today was going to be used, this week was going to be used to redo a bunch of wiring down here. If you guys have been here before, you'll notice it's kind of a mess, the wiring. I just keep adding shit all the time. I need to redo a lot of it. And then I was going to even run some speaker wires through some ceilings upstairs. And I mean, run it to the basement and then run it through the ceiling down here and then run it back up. I just haven't really felt like it either. Okay, so I want to go to my par 3 bag. It should be on because in order to get it to stay on here, I had to update my regular bag on this course. So I have to be cognizant to go back and change it when I play these courses. I know, it's awesome. Yeah, overplayed it. Who is hail to the king? We got to figure that guy out. We're going to catch him. Hi, Sean. What's going on, buddy? Sean, tell us a little bit about your experience with Miss Glazer. I did feel for you. I'm sorry that your Bills are going to miss the playoffs this year. And a lot of it is you fire a pretty solid offensive coordinator because Allen keeps throwing picks, dude. He's got to clean that up. That's going to inhibit you guys from winning a world championship anytime soon. But I want to hear a little bit about this, man. There's something about her. She's hilarious for one, and it makes her that much more attractive. There we go. Oh, come on. I pushed it. God damn it. I did not need release on that either, but it wouldn't have gone in anyway. In case you guys don't know, is that Mr. O'Brien here is actually a full-fledged comedian, man. Yeah, I know. That picture got me. I got to say I laughed, but I don't have much to laugh at. Steven, we all know that fantasy points do not mean championships, all right? And actually, I don't know if he is. I think it might be Hurts now after 2 rushing touchdowns. I don't know. I didn't look. But Hurts is a winner, too, though, right now. And Josh Allen kind of fucking it up. Come on, ball. God damn it. I needed to play the window. I needed to play that break a little more. Yeah, not a chance. The Eagles just played their worst game of the year and beat the best team in the AFC already. So, I don't see them playing as bad as they just did. And I'm sorry, they have so much more talent than almost everyone in the NFL. I almost, for once, I feel I'm actually enjoying watching Patrick Mahomes play because he's not overloaded with the most talent in the league like he had been every year. And it's nice to see him have to deal with what every other quarterback in the league has dealt with for a long time, where he has never had to. I'm still of the contention that his first Super Bowl would have been won by Alex Smith if he didn't get hurt. So he's actually impressed me more this year than at any other point yet. I mean, that throw he made on 4th and long, that was insane. That throw was insane. No, the one that got dropped by that Watson kid. I don't understand, though, why they went and got back McCall Hardman. I really thought he was going to become, him and Kelsey, the focal point of the offense. And they're not using him hardly at all, which is weird. I thought that comfort level was going to be there. Oh, get it together, sir. 9 under through 9. My handicap is really suffering here. Okay, we got two betters up there. We're going to go get them. Roy Hobbs. Haven't seen him in a while. Good to see him on leaderboards. Good for him. Now he will pay. That felt like it. It felt like it. Hey, guys, if you'd rather see us go through the daily, I mean, these are, I can admit, they're kind of boring. They're fun for me because I like holdouts, but... Now, the way I went with roller, I think the release would have been fine, but I like to play through most of the breaks, right? I want to just go rip them right through. I felt like it. No fucking clue. No, absolutely not. The daily for commercial is a break the scoreboard, and since the home edition can't, most of the machines can't handle the random courses on a daily for some reason. I mean, that clearly was tested multiple times. Hit that shit. All right, here we go. We're making our run. We're making our run. Oh my God, who is in the lead? Who is in the lead? Who is this guy? Now notice that I had a 3-iron there, but that's the specific reason why. Because I can take the brakes out on a right 6 like that, right? And let's be honest, the break on the green is the hardest thing to play when you're approaching a par 3 with a stout type ball, because you don't know what the speed's going to be when it's getting to it. You can estimate. So if I can lessen that effect, where I can then just use the tee box to adjust for breaks, 3-iron's perfect there. I would not have wanted to hit the 7-wood there, right? I think it is just as big of a skill. It's funny to hear the same people say that it's a skill to chush, right? It's a skill to hit the ball dead straight at the minimum speed, but stouts are bad. That doesn't demonstrate skill. Guys, I don't understand, like, they're the same arguments. If you are against stouts, you should be against chushing. You should be against it because you are taking away that variable. They're the same thing to me. So I'm actually against both. I would prefer to have pullbacks on all shots. I think that would make it a better experience. But if you're going to do it, let it do it. Do it all. Still got it. All right, so only holeouts, it feels like, are going to beat me the rest of the way. Yeah, this is a short one. Good. Oh, no, it's not the putting on PGA. It's putting. It's putting. It's not PGA. It's not Legacy. It's putting is fucked up, Ryan. It's not. There's not a thought in the world to it. There isn't. I've given data and proved it. It's broken. The system is fucked when it comes to putting, and it hasn't been addressed yet. And that, when we keep knowing that the issues that exist and we don't address them, it's becoming willful negligence of it. And this is actually making the game. Look, the fact that you can putt from 80 feet and make a putt, and on the same line from 75, you cannot. It's breaking, and just going off of Illinois, it's breaking Article 28 of the Illinois Criminal Code when it comes to, and that's just a section that references how gaming works and how, when it can become illegal if it's a game of skill, based off of, if it's a game of skill, it's legal to do this. They're really playing with fire here. They really are. And it's frustrating to see that they do not address it. Well, somebody aces that. One of those two aces that, I lose. If not, I win. They did not. I'm a winner. All right, two bettors. There we go. That's what we want on these. It makes the game not a game of skill. It's a game of chance. But hopefully we can force them to address issues coming up. And it might get bad for a little bit with GoldenTeeTV. But hopefully with the impression that it will get better. Because now would be a time to force them to do that, because if not, I think they would owe, if they're not generating revenue off the game, I think they would owe, they would be paying out some money that to, based off of contracts they have, that would be detrimental to them if they're not enjoying revenue coming in. And mind you, that was just Illinois. I mean, every state has their own gaming laws. It might be fine to do this in some states. I know it's not fine in Illinois. These different setups that we keep getting, that I'm going to tell you, in probably half the games you've played all time, you have had a person in your setup that is not in the correct conditions. It most likely hasn't affected most of us. Yeah, it's messing with handicaps. Yes, we know that. Again, the handicap issues, right? I haven't dug into what laws it would be violating, but actually, with gaming on this, you have to know your odds going into it. I would feel that it would probably be a violation of the same part of Illinois' criminal code in regards to how the handicaps can change after being accepted. I have let them know about this for 5-10 years, that your handicap changes after accepting it. I now don't know the terms that I went into a contest with for money. That's not legal, but not addressed. There's a time and a place where the not addressing issues that are brought to their attention by our family, and it gets ignored. It's time to start seeking retribution for these errors. I mean, that alone has probably cost me tens of thousands of dollars through the year. Ryan, they have to speak to why they'd have to speak to us. Kevin is not in the position to be addressing all of the issues, and it's not on him to. I feel bad that he gets the brunt of everything. I've actually texted him to tell him the same thing. I mean, there's a time and a place where the people above him need to step in line and make announcements on what they are doing. It's not happening. This is a failure of leadership, 100%. And it's too bad, because it's people I actually enjoy and like that are failing. I mean, let's not equivocate here. They are absolutely failing you and I as players, 100%. And I'm just not standing for it anymore, because on top of it, they've failed me personally as well, with lies, absolute lies, or placating me or stringing me along taking the benefits of everything that I do for them, but not giving me the benefits back in return. I can't have that anymore, guys. Not going to happen. And then the next thing, the first thing I'm expecting to hear, well, we gave you a machine and you don't have to pay for your player, for your account. Guess what, guys? Within 6 months of me having a machine, the invite fees alone will pay for the machine generally. Off of the people that I get, the people that hopefully you guys play more invites, the knowledge base that's been given. So they've gained more value out of me than anything they've ever given me. And it's 100-fold. But they're not going to get that anymore. Sorry, I know. It sucks. I don't want to be negative. Oh, hey, trust me. I know. And even my wife was saying to me, like, when are you going to lose your shit, Mark? When are you going to absolutely just lose it? And I think it's now. But I apologize, guys. I don't want to make the stream negative because we still love each other. And I hate to say it, this goddamn crack fucking producing machine, we still actually enjoy that too. It's become a lot less enjoyable as errors just keep popping up over and over again, now making me question the legitimacy of the contest. Like, okay, they say things are fixed, right? They say everything is fixed here, but how do we know? There's literally no way to know that I'm not getting a different setup. It's just really bad form. But like, I will guarantee you, and I've shown them that commercial contests have people in it all of the time that are not in the same setups. Fortunately, most of the best players are up to date with their machines, and their updates are all done, and their patches are all good. So most likely doesn't happen. But being that your own system beats itself, how easily would it be for someone externally outside of IT to manipulate that system as well? Wouldn't be too hard. And that shit is not good. It's just not good. No, you didn't start it, man. It's all sitting here. It's just real weird. They know how many hours and how much time and how bulldog, pit dog bullish I get when it comes to issues and things like that. Why would you want to turn that against you? It just doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. It really doesn't. But we're enjoying it. Let's be honest. These teas for Target Rush are the only good thing that came out of Target Rush, right? It's a horrible game mode. I don't know what you guys think, but based off of my opinion alone, it is a terrible game mode. Catered to certain players that most people, the average player, can never compete with. Right? So that to me is a terrible game mode. But these teas are really cool. The fact that they're able to do this, that's really cool. If we're sure that we're all getting the same thing. Oh, it is by far the worst game mode ever made. And now for me, I don't dislike that. I like that. I dislike Money Shot too. It's hard for my head to wrap around the fact that I don't want to touch the pin or touch where the hole goes because it kicks you so far away that you'll never win. Getting close and not putting it in. Come on, dude. It's like playing just the tip for money, dude. Like, really. Fuck that. If I'm paying money, I'm putting the whole goddamn thing in. That's it. I want the whole thing in. How do I want to approach this? Yeah, and that's fine. A casual game mode, but a game mode for prizes is terrible. It is a terrible idea because those guys have come up with ways to get 9 or 10 shots off when the average player is hitting 4. How would you not scale that to make it go your best 4 shots? That at least gives somebody a chance. You know, like. I don't like this. This isn't going to work, but I don't think that's going to be good. Oh, yeah, free on the HE. That's a good thing. I mean, the free on the HE, that's fine. Now, I personally, I want to play Golden Tee games that have a value back to me. Otherwise, I feel like having a home edition is actually a cost to me. Because if I played the game with no return, if I played the game, and this is a different mindset, and I tried not to import this while I'm doing streams, but, and the money thing doesn't matter because it's credits, but at least I still feel like there's a value coming back in. But if I was to be playing this instead of, and because I have this, I don't play commercial, every game I play is actually costing me money, not just the cost of the machine, but if, let's say I was returning $3 in return while playing commercial, if I'm playing at home, I'm not returning anything. That means not only the cost of the machine, but every game that I play, that $3 is being lost too. So a little bit different of a proposition there. But thanks to current fuck-ups, there is ways to that thanks to, I mean, sheer ineptitude, there are ways that you have cash in your account again now from Home Edition. But this time it's not up to me to tell them. Not on me to tell them anymore. Sorry. Wow, that's not fun. All right, what am I doing here, guys? Going for the ace? I'm going to try to can it. I'm going to try to can it. Wow. Message me. Message me privately, Jared. Not really. You're not really. Not technically. Not really, Jarrett. They've made, there's just mistakes. Now, I would be hoping it's not a mistake, but they would have advertised it if it wasn't a mistake, so. Only one hole in one that time. Very disappointing. All right, we're going to knock these out. Nobody's complaining yet. We're going to just keep knocking them out. But the whole thing is, I mean, hey, you couldn't figure out how much money had changed hands while you were doing your outage and just retroactively fix all of that. I can't imagine they know what I'd be talking about and talking in superlatives like I am right now. Yeah, plus they're probably sick of hearing me bitching, so they probably aren't listening anyway. Fuck! Not straight. That was a gimme. God damn it. Why, thank you, Jeremy. I'm assuming you were talking about 17. Yeah, that was not my favorite look. How do we want to go at this? Wait, Chris, what are you talking about? That isn't any part of the conversation that we're having, I don't believe. Oh. Not at all. It's funny because what I was told by the company was that during that attack, they got lucky because their systems were so far out of date that, or like they were so old and antiquated that they weren't able to access some important stuff. Now I'm not going to say I haven't seen some things that were accessed that tells me they did access some important stuff. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so good, guys. I think that the ticker is correct in saying that heavy moisture is expected. We got heavy moisture expected today. All right, let's get this one too. I feel like this is a back-to-back or almost guaranteed. I needed 87. Yeah, but we already know it was a cyber attack because they didn't admit it, but they sent out a letter to like 7 months after. Is that a Morph 3.0? I don't know what. No, huh? Oh, a Mouth 3.0 maybe. I don't know what a Morph 3.0 is. Oh, come on. That wind should not have moved it that way. Oh no, it's a Mag 18. It's actually the vape that we get a lot of the Republican Congress members posting is it's the same model as in the video of the guy that, showing them his badge. No, it's a Mag 18. And it's funny because it looks like it says MAGA on it. But it's that model. It's that one. I felt really connected to January 6th now because of it. I feel like I was there, Yeah, it's a Geek Vape Mag 18. And I do apologize if cameras aren't placed or looking correctly. When it gets down to that shit, that is not my expertise. I don't know how these cameras work. Ah, yes. So that was you showing your badge on January 6th to them, right? Okay, got it. Now mystery solved. I'm actually really hooked on the Geek Vapes. I got a couple smoke ones too, but this one seemed to be the best one for it. They seem to be the biggest. I drop them a lot, and like tournaments and things were always, I'd knock it off shit or drunk. It's the first. Oh wait, is this a wait? No, actually, isn't that smoke that makes that? This is the smoke mod, isn't it? Yeah, this is smoke, so it is. Yeah, the Mag 18 is smoke. My tank is a Geek Vape. God, I'm a liar too. I just lie constantly. I apologize, guys. It's part of who I am. I apologize. Oh my God, guys, this is so moist in here today. Oh, Chad, you joining, man? Come on, hit some aces, man. You want to grow Holly? She can. I know she could do it. We got to get some competition out of you. Oh, well, it's a smoke one, so it probably looks it. Maybe that is the name of it, but it looks like it's a Mag. No, it's a Mag 18. Yes, it says it on the side. But yeah, now that I realize it is a smoke, it makes sense what you were saying. Oh! Oh, that's a great idea, guys. You think it would be... Do you think an entrance to a tournament, like if I rolled up with somebody pushing me in a stroller, I think that would be kind of, I think that would show some serious swag, dude. I really do. I don't know. In your face. Back. Ah. This is, I aced it last time, but this is probably my worst hole in this setup. You got it, Chad. You got it. Just dial it in, man. Hey, what's up, Jason? Going on? What's going on, buddy? Smile in your face all the time. I want to take your place. All right, let's go. We're gonna go daily after this and take a look at some fulls. I don't like the 4-iron on this, so let's go high 5. I would expect that the 5 hybrid would, it's coming in too low. All right, I want to hit release on this, but all I could do is bring in the bunker. So we'll go here with bite. It might leave me a longer putt. Maybe I'll get a chance to come back down past the hole, but chances are I'm going to be a little short, but that's fine. Gave it a chance. Good. Took all risk of the bunker on a play. Now, if I would have thumbed that with release and the pitching wedge, I think I had a chance of making it, but if it kind of curled a little hot past the hole, it catches that bunker. And if you don't get to the far side of the bunker on a shot of what you're aiming at, you're in jail. Lumpy, we chopped. Well, we chopped it. We wanted to get the next one going because that thing took forever, Lumpy. So we just chopped it. We typically, him and I typically will. He already beat me once in the tournament, but I gave him the bottle of Eagle Rare for beating me in the tournament, and then we chopped. He shouldn't have, though. He probably would have smoked me. I hadn't been playing. I'm playing a little bit more now, and in the 50-50 chance that I go to Texas, I will be informative and say I did buy a plane ticket. So but I'm still not sure if I'm going or not. It really matters on how I'm feeling. I feel bad though, because this week I felt pretty damn good, and that just tells me that next week I'm not going to feel too hot. I might just start going steroids come this weekend and be ready. Ah! All right, can we backspin this? I think we have to. Do we low tee it, release it? The pitching wedge doesn't give me the effect of the low tee release as well, like it would if I had like a 3-iron. I think I chose correctly, but all right. So this one I definitely want to do the low tee release. I played the wind too much. Knew it. God damn it. But you notice that, I mean, just changing that trajectory makes that easier. If that was going with the trajectory of a 9 would typically, the wind's going to push it more. It's going to land softer, and it's harder to play what the actual break of the green's going to be. And if you're playing these par 3 events and you're not playing the breaks of the greens, you're going to get beat. You got to play the break of the green is probably more important than the wind. See? More important. I think we're going to have to set up the stream deck so I can start getting some graphics up for the moisture. We need moisture graphics. The double moisture graphic coming. No wind. I pushed the click right. Double moisture alert. Now, so technically you would think this is a little long, but if you know how the 5-iron, the grouping of clubs, and typically it's a 3-club grouping, right? The 5, 4, 3. Your distance compared to what the overhead is with your standard speed shot will be less. The higher lofted club, the less reduction of distance you have at speeds, right? So here with an outwind and a thumb shot, if this was like a 7 that was showing me 20 yards past the hole, probably never going to come back. But this one's only going to land like 155 at best, so this one's got a chance to go in. Even that was a little long. Close, but I hit at 89. I wanted mine at 85 there, a little bit. I gave that thing all the chances in the world on it. I also did notice for certain that the stouts definitely backspin a lot less than they used to. So the spin coefficient is a lot less. I mean, unless I didn't recognize that before, that there was that much dramatic loss in spin, it certainly feels like when I go back to Titans, it's a lot more spin. We'll leave the event mode after this, and we'll start tearing up start tearing up the daily. Let's just send this right in the hole. Right in the hole. We're not going to move it. We're going to go dead straight. Oh. God, just a degree or two softer on that. Or a mile per hour or two softer, and that's money. Now, remember, I tell you guys I don't like the 6. I do like the 5. So with Target Rush, what they did was they didn't want to just use all the same par 3s as they always have. So they made tee boxes on every hole that will make every hole a par 3. So this is Bonnie Moore Black's greens from random places that make them par 3. I got to skip that leaderboard. We don't want to show people. It is. So the problem that they're having is that some people are not getting the new tee boxes, so they are playing a par 3 event with the regular courses. Seems to have been corrected. Damn it. Yeah, we don't want to embarrass our viewers, so we're going to skip this leaderboard ASAP. We don't want to see the bottom of this. You should. I mean, I'm just guessing Holly grabbed the machine from you because she said I could beat. She said that I said she should beat you. We're just gonna go with that. We'll go with that, Chad. Okay, so now this one's a little different because now I got to play the break of the screen substantially compared to when I played the 3-iron, just went straight and it almost fought through the 7. So we're gonna release it so I can get it to turn a little faster. But it's this is gonna be a tough one to get. Yeah, see how much harder that is to judge. It's an angle that is unknown to us to begin with. Uh-oh. Somebody aced it, though. Wow! Throw on 100 for the wrist. Wow. I don't know how else I gotta hit that. Well, it's a good thing that I had my sand wedge in this bag because the G wedge hits that wall every time. There's a first love. Be careful with the backspin on this because if it trickles to that fringe at all, you are done. Game over. Fine. We're happy. We're happy. One better on that setup. I'm pleased. I am pleased. All right, let's take a look at the daily, guys. Let's see what we got. It is Glacier Ranch. We're going to go... I'll actually just leave my standard bag on because I don't really want to have to change it. Oh, I don't want to play that again. My standard bag is going to have a 9.5 driver and a 10.5 driver, and then everything else is standard for that course. Yeah, stupid Holly hitting the ball in the fucking weeds for you. I mean, what the hell, Holly? Jesus. All right, let's do it. Let us do it. Points. Okay, so 1 not drivable, right? No biggie. Oh, I might actually have the 8.5 driver in my bag on this. No, I do. It's fine because you're not using... As long as you have a 10.5, everything's good. Let's get a straight line in. That's why you get the straight line in, goddammit. Okay, we got a hole out, so we're probably not going to try to play this for fulls. So for the benefit of the group, we're going to want to hopefully miss the drivable par 5 so that we have to play fulls the rest of the way. 50,000 for a show. 20K for my wrist. Are you fucking kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. I just yanked that putt. I have to say, the last year of putts, I have missed more putts inside of 15 feet than I have in my entire time playing Golden Tee. Is it me? Could be. Is that likely? No. Is it the game? Probably. There is something not right with those. And I know what it is. It's that we're not, the speeds are not consistent at all. And before, the speeds were pretty consistent with, I mean, there were some that were off, and we knew those, though, and they were judgeable. Now it's not judgeable, really. It's such a whack-ass formula that would be there that it's not one that any of us could do in our head. So it's memorization for knowing what footage a putt could be is going to be a problem. Or not even a problem, but knowing what footage it would change. What feet away do you need to know that there's a half a break, because that's going to play like a 3 because the ball's barely going to get there. And when you do, since it's barely going to get there, it had to travel further to get there, so it's not going to get there anyway. I mean, yeah, the way I just explained that was 100% correct, but does that make sense to anybody? No, it doesn't. I'll answer for you. I'm still clean right now, so I might not hit fulls yet. We're going to come over there. Well, Jeremy, that's the thing. The inconsistencies lead to both ways. But I will say on short putts, high side. On long putts, low side. Unless it's the long, but see, this is the thing. You can't describe it like that. It's that putting has succinct issues at every, let's say 10 feet, it's a different putt. Or every 5 feet, it's a different putt, because it's up and down on how fast the ball comes off the club. It doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of easy ways to correct it. And then there's some right way, as a temporary Band-Aid, they have some ways that could easily correct it. The right thing to do would be to, retool the whole swing mechanic for everything. Which should have happened when they released a new product that they're making their flagship. It should have included code that isn't from the GoldenTeeV. Yeah, it would be a great base of it, but there had to have been improvements, and there really isn't many. All right, so I'm just going to flip thumb. We're going to definitely play this again no matter what I shoot. Because like holes like this, I think we're going to find a pretty good full on. Okay, good. We're not, I was thinking of missing maybe arrows on this, just because if this was there, but even with arrows, that is not. And then also one of my problems with putting on PGA, it's not the putting itself, it's that I can verify that you get random pullbacks that do not equate with what you're doing. Or maybe not even random pullbacks, but something that the game is processing it is making your pullback be something different than it is. And it's only little parts of the readings of the pullback. So like a ball that I think I'm calling back straight on a putt, you'll see it. It'll be dramatically to the left. Well, on putting, you would think that's not a big deal, but with how little room for error you have for putting in there because of the waveform on the putting model, if you don't hit your 180, then the loss of distance that you get on a pullback putt without a 180 on it makes the putt impossible to get to the hole, or a break double almost, or break heavy at the end of the putt. Guys, I'm going to have to say that my thumbs are becoming back to where they were at one point. A lot of it is my shoulder feeling a little better from the shots that I got, but even now it's starting to twinge again, which sucks. It gave me about a month and a week for the last cortisone shots of no pain, and now it's coming back. Luckily, it's low enough pain that I can take some ibuprofen, and it kind of helps. It fixes it. And hopefully that's how it is coming up. And I'm now convinced it's fully from thumbing the ball that's doing it. There are things like play a PlayStation that bothers it, or make, but it's me thumbing the ball. It's that snap motion is torn. It's a subscapuloid tendon. I don't know anything about what goes on in the shoulders, but it's actually torn. So it doesn't feel great. But it's like it's a tendon that you like rarely use, is what it was explained to me. Oh, super duper flows. I got super duper hose. They've been through them though. Baby, like oopsie daisy. Baby, daisy. No, it's all I clap them fucking cheeks. Ah. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna do it. Fuck. All right. Oh. Oops, baby. Put up in your bitch like oopsie daisy. Oop, baby. Baby. Judy, baby. Oopsie daisy. All right. All right. We're playing more. It's only a clean round. Let's see if we got a full on 18. Oh, we do not. But here's the shot I go. Oh, I don't like this look one bit. That wasn't good. Overcut the shit out of it. Fuck. We'll come up with a better play on that. Forgive me, Todd. All right, we're going to go. Let's look at fulls now, right? Let's see if we can put a map together. We got to lay out of the land here. I don't believe so. I'll look myself too, but I don't think it did. Anybody else got a frozen stream at all? Let's see. No, I'm on YouTube. That looks like it's local there. Let's check her out on Facebook. No, that's got to be you. I'm even seeing on Facebook that it's got the... It's even got... I didn't realize that Facebook puts the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and refresh yourself. Refresh yourself. Purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Okay, nothing special over here. We're just going to go for a straight shot in. That's pretty bad, though. I had 2 aces on there, 2 holdouts. I should have kept that one together. That would have filled that thing in nice. Forget me tots. Oh, let's see. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, I only played it once or twice yesterday. That's why I was not enjoying that setup. I'm really not a big fan of it. Was that what was yesterday? Was that Bonnie Moore Black or Scablands? No, that was Bonnie Moore Black, right? I don't know why I hit roll. That should have been released, and that goes in. Shit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, full time. 1, 2. Move it back left. Let's go release. Nope, that's going to need a bite shot on it to get it to turn that way. Well, actually, that did turn enough, didn't it? Back it up on the box then, and we'll get a chance to run through that. Could we come up with a full for this? Probably. Here's the other shot. Oh, no, I don't have... You can pull back a 9.5 and thumb it right through the gap of the trees, and it's on, too. You just have to thumb it pretty hard, unless you're a thumber that can get up to normal speeds. I will say this. On the stream, I'm actually seeing the stream go here. If you're hearing... No, I got the volume off. It does look... The PGA definitely streams a lot better. Okay, so that's the shot. Got to mark all these spots better. Oh, wow. Had it. Gucci. Gucci. I like going up here as far as I can. I want a low, like a low club in, like an 8 or 9. Now, with the older courses and the smaller tee boxes, that makes fulls a little tougher. I kind of like that. We're going to do that same shot with bite next time and maybe even backspin, but that looks solid. That looks like that's going to be pretty okay. That's what you didn't want to do. I did not want to be off the surface, but that, I mean, we'll be fine. But I had to backspin that one or else I wasn't clearing the hill. I mean, obviously bite works too, but... All right, let's come up with a full for this. Not enough turn, huh? Weird. I didn't think that was going to be that. Okay, so the 7 wasn't full enough. I want to leave myself my 9 wood in. Now I can backspin it even. So the main thing is coming up for a good shot on 18. Bottle up, pothole in a Godzilla. The apocalypse. Whew. All right, well, we're not going to hit the full because this was perfect. Yeah, dude. Front left, thumb release, 5-iron. If you hit it straight, it's going in. Take the monster. You get in the way, I'ma turn into the monster. Why didn't I turn into a monster? Feeling shine like ice road truckers. Out on the dance. Remember to hit that with backspin so you get a high bounce on the first bounce. Oh, the dance floor. Just like freaking. Okay, maybe no spin bite on that. I really don't like landing on those greens with no bite. You lose a little bit of control, but that seems like it might carry right towards it. We missed the launch. Now, this last time I left myself a 4-iron in on this. I don't want that. I want the highest lofted club coming in, so let's see how far up we can get it. And the moon shines like ice road truckers. Those blockbusters, I'm divine. Perfect. Louis V carpet. Yeah, we got a chance with that one now. Dance floor, Louis V carpet. Give a damn. Because I'm about to set trip, vacation plans. Fire, like a lights, pants on fire. It's a mid-flyer. I got to passing out like when you hit someone flyers. Yeah, no. Fulls are a little tougher because I don't have as much T-box. So I don't think that one's going to come back enough with a 7-iron there. And this way, I can't move it left enough. So I think my best option here. God, got to be this release. I'm digging here. Okay, good. Yeah, that'll work. I was worried that it wasn't going to get enough spin going forward and that it would just hit and turn right. But that'll work. I think we can get that thing to go in. We're just moving it all the way left and thumbing it hard. You got a half-eaten Cheeto? Oh, I really want to do this. All right, let's just go with the chip at it. Fuck, rat. The shot that I would go to the left on 16, it could be, but I used to go where I stopped and looked left. I would have hit a medium T 7-iron, half cut, and hammered it. It hits the first tree underneath, and it should cut back in. I don't know if there's a full out there. There might be. The problem is if I play it, you'd have to play it to hit to the off the green and bounce up. It could be. It could work. Why didn't I bite that? With the semi-automatic river, I can't keep up with logic or shady, dude. This killing it. Like Jay-Z. We call this shit genocide. Got bitches, I got hoes, I got real designer clothes. You can make Bobby Boy smack. Okay, there's a bank shot off of this that works with a low T, and I just don't. Dude, like Jay-Z. Fuck! This is my worst setup on this, because it just got that. I can't push it left. Yeah, there it is. It's okay. We'll get it with that next time. There's something the roof would go over your head. Oof. So, I'm funny. I like looking at myself on here. Well, we're gonna try the random shots here, though. We're gonna try the random weird shots right now. Ben's texted me the same thing right now. He thought there was a play off to the right. I think we were hitting it with a 2-iron back in the day. So if you're watching. But let's take a look-see. Straight vodka or whiskey? I'd be doing vodka. No whiskey for me. Whiskey makes me angry. In general. Like I know when I was young, going to bars, I was drinking Captain and Cokes all the time. And when I got Jack and Cokes, there was a chance I was fighting that night. Chances were high. I just had that bitter taste of whiskey, and not good whiskeys are a bit different. You're using way too many napkins. You probably would be. Oh, I don't believe the 6 clears it. Well, Knob Creek's basic, right? But I'm not a whiskey guy at all, though. Not one bit. Like, I really despise whiskey. I think it goes. So, if you guys haven't seen I got the nickname Molko, right? And I think the only guy in GoldenTeeTV that knows this story was I told it to Gino back when we were sitting. Yeah, Blanton's is fine, but I was sitting. Gino had lost his ID when we were in Vegas, so I sat at the airport with him, and this was years ago when he was like 19 or 20, right? Oh, well, I might have to take a look at it. I've never looked at going over the top. It was never really an option for me. But Gina, so I used to carry, like, we'd go to, I played for my post softball team back, decades ago, right? And we would travel around to tournaments for it. Like, we got out of doing work. Like, we were good enough that we had to go play softball and not do work. And what? I scream like a girl when that happens. But I used to carry around a bottle of Southern Comfort, and my last name being Muklewicz, or they don't, Muklewicz is what they all saw it. They'd all say. So the head's Moko was there. Yes, absolutely. Always there. That's an always thing. Okay, so we can get that to work. We can definitely make that work. I just got to find the consistent speed, but that will work. So full on that hole. Back left corner, 7-iron release, you're good. Or a 9-iron release. Just get your speeds right. Now, you guys, too, when we're talking about these fulls, you may be able to make one of the ones that work that I'm not, because the softer you hit those, the more you can get it to bed. And it could be changing where it lands. And I may give up on them a little too quick, right? But I'm not willing to spend too much time on fulls. Not my favorite thing. I can't remember where I went. Let's go here and mark it. So I'm the fourth one in. And that one, that's it. Fourth one over is it. And I identified as a lady man too. Jesus Christ. Show Marcy some fucking respect if you wouldn't mind. You put some respect on that name. It's no, we're not gonna give up. Wow, I hammered it. Oh, I should have thumbed that, huh? Okay, so we had this one I went with. Now, why was that different? Huh. I guess that's horse shit. Now, that was the line I hit because it came off 100%. Giddy up, goggles. God, it just looks like Google's. Yeah, there's going to be 30s or better on this. I mean, I should have 30'd the first time playing if I didn't fuck up 18 with, I missed a putt in there too. Yeah, we might be able to do this more, actually. It might fit my schedule a little better. We're here, right? So back left with release on that one, straight at it there. Let's get it. We'll get it. I love the 27 handicap. But see, that's the funny thing. For my handicap to drop from 29 to 27, it took me 30 games shooting 18 unders. When somebody's handicap drops 20 strokes or 2 strokes in a day, they are cheating you. All right? It's that simple. That's how long it took me shooting just events modes. I think that really illustrates that when someone's handicap is fluctuating that much, they're cheating. I know I've said it before, like, you don't want to call people out when you don't 100% know, but if your handicap's dropped 2 strokes in a couple of days, you did it on purpose and you're cheating. I mean, it's pretty easy to see with the format that they're using that it is only, you're only manipulating it. That one I needed to roll. Fuck. Ah. Yeah, that's it, dude, right? Oh. All right, so you got the full, and hopefully you guys are seeing this shot. I would like to put my 9.5 in my bag for a minute, but I don't really feel like doing a change. Just to show you the other shot in case this way is not comfortable for you. But it's a pretty solid hit with a little cut on it. All right, so 4. No, it is 4. It's the 4th box, maybe a little bit even more than that. It's just I've been missing it. That was dead straight, I'm pretty sure. All right, what do we got? All right, we're going to try release again. Okay. That's weird because I must have hit it way right the first time because the first time I missed high side by a long shot. But then I also thumb it way harder too. So the speed really makes a difference, obviously. Oh. Okay, so that from here with the 3 did not turn enough. Oh no, it was 2 turns. Okay, there's a way to do it. Low T 10.5. Full hitting about your 80 to 85 mile per hour straight speed, and that'll be about right. That one's gonna take some dialing in because I mean you got a lot of variables in play. Oh shit, that's not good. This is one of those holes you don't want to be. Being off the green made that shot a lot harder. Being off the fairway made that shot way harder than it needed to be. Oh, we got them floating thumbs, dude. Those thumbs are feeling solid today, dude. We're hitting. Oh, this is our shot. Here, straight, release, it's in. I didn't hit it straight, though. I pushed it right. I felt it when I did it. All right, so we're gonna hit the 4 with no spin this time, and it offset me for some reason because the 4 is not close. All right, let's actually go with this. Wow, that's getting a lot of bite out of that. My God. It's heavy rough, though, not rough. If that was rough, it would get less bite. Who knew? Remember, we want to get this up as far as we can. Sticks. Too close. The being 10 yards back was nice. I couldn't let that one run. I mean, that's a scary one to let run. I got the runs. All right, here we go. This is the challenge. Here we go. We got to get this one. That's the shot. That is the shot right there. Oh, that was a perfect camera view on the replay of what it did. All right, let's look at 18. I'm not necessarily going to hit that shot. Ooh. Okay, I see it. The high 6 would be a good play there. You're right. I think I fly it with the high 6, to be quite frank. Well, we're going to try it. All right, I got to take some off of that. That's all. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm sharpening some things up. Some things are getting a little bit sharper than they have been in the past lately. Money. All right, one last try. We're going to put up one more. Ben, you saw the shot on 18. That's going to be the play. I never even thought of that. Thank you for that one too. Who gave us that? Brandon, good one. Thank you. I did not. Oh. Sometimes you ever. Yeah, that is a great idea. Now, the bigger one, did you like the shot on 16, guys? Did you guys enjoy that? I think that was the best play. God, that was the shot on 16. That was delicious. All right, gotta ace this one. Now, could I move it in a click? Yeah, but then if I don't hit the same speed, it's the same problem. So I'm going to keep the T where it is in that corner because I can put it there every time. And then I'll adjust my speed accordingly. I hit that softer than I wanted. Ooh. Yeah, see, that putt died on me there and almost was short. Like, and of course, I missed the line again. Fuck. What? Nope, no good. We're going to play another. We got to get one of those drop early. Okay, here we go. We're going to get on there. We got all the shots now, right? It's just execution time. All right. All right. Coming strong. Fuck! Got a hole out one. My God. Well, thumbs are getting a little tired, right? They get tired. Oh my. Gravy train. Gravy. You can't find your bitch. All right. God, I'm fighting that left one. It's hard to fight. And it's coming strong. Man, your fucking nightstand. All right. We're getting more aggressive on that every time. I don't like it. Strong, we gotta get right back to where we started from. Oh my God. This bomb that exploded on the bridge. Wow. Oh. What the fuck is wrong with this goddamn world? That's it. That's got to be it. Farther right. Okay. 5 squares. Oh, you're 3 from the right edge, and that's dead straight in the hole. Gravy train. God, I want that hole out. Back to wow, I'm watching myself on monitor right now. I've got some pretty fucking awesome moves while I'm hitting the ball. Oof. That's it. There we go. We got that one now. Oh. Ooh. We're giving ourselves a good chance there. Yeah, this shirt makes you look fat, doesn't it? I'm not fat. I'm skinny. Let's take. We're gonna have to knot it up in the back. It still looks fat. It's just the camera, guys. It's adding 20 pounds today. Go inside. Wow, way to overplay the win big time. I guess not that big time. Not the big time. It's not the big time slap in the bass. Coming strong. Oh, God. All right, we got to get this one. This is our gimme. If I can hit it straight, we're in. Is that what is so gimme? I don't. That might be the easiest non-full hole out I think the game's ever given us. No full. That's just a straight thumb shot with release. Speed doesn't even really matter. I've gotten it to go in at 82 or 92, so. Uh-oh. No, I didn't. That's a big old kick in the testicles. All right. Well, let's play it out. I want to see if I can stick 18 over the top. How stupid can a man be? That's terrible. Now watch this. We're gonna throw this one fucking. I guarantee I hold out another one now, too. It is, dude, yeah. Yeah, Ryan, it's a fun one. It's a good, the way they do the handicap is very fair. So you get rewarded if you shoot well with a handicap. Oh, awesome. Well, I think we'll be there too. If you want to message me on Facebook, or you might have my number. If not, it's here somewhere, but here. Where do I have where's my pointer? I think you have my number, right, Ryan? I don't want to post it if I don't have to. But yeah, we're going to go up too. So we'll get, I think it was me, Chet, Fisher, and Doc. We're going to ride up. And we'll probably stay the night if you're interested. Or, I mean, I actually might need to drive back. Oh, okay, good. Messenger's fine. I didn't know if you were on Facebook or not. I couldn't remember. You guys see how consistent that shot is, right? That shot is not hard to replay, and we're getting a good replay of it, the back view of it, so it helps out a bit. Good, you didn't make me have to put my number on the stream. I don't care, but I will say this, guys. I am inundated with this stream has inundated me with more spam than I'd like to ever fucking see. Thank God I did not hit another one. All right, let's see if we can stick this now. I got to lay off it a little bit. Perfect. All right, we got all the shots, guys. You got all the shots now. Dial it in. Beat up on me tonight, guys. Do it. But otherwise, we're going to call it a day, man. We had a good time. Thank you guys for chiming in. I think these daytime ones are going to have to keep happening. Since I'm not drinking much at all, it's no fun to be playing at night. Like, it'd be more fun if I was drinking. Man. We'll lay off the booze for a little while. But more importantly, guys, enjoy your family, your friends, your loved ones, whatever you got. Please enjoy the holiday. It's going to be a good Thanksgiving. Let's start off. Let's finish the rest of this year good, and then let's not have a shit show next year. I can't deal with another shit show, man. Well, the prize pool is $500, Ben. I have no idea how they decide it, but I've been asking for it now too, guys. I'm sorry. I'm no longer accepting them not giving us all the data that we need. Well, it is required by law to know how these prizes are calculated. And consumer protection laws in every state basically say that. So we're going to have to know those things. And I'm going to require them moving forward. I don't want to be that guy, but a lot of the problems that they're having are illegalities as well. So I need to make sure that doesn't happen to us anymore. Yeah, guys, please have a happy Thanksgiving, man. Love y'all. Be safe, be healthy, and we'll see you guys probably on Freaky Friday normal Friday for Home Edition, but Friday. Enjoy. Good night. Good afternoon.